Hello, I'm Donna Bush with your CIG Television News Brief on this Monday evening. This Wednesday, September 11th, the Cayman Islands Government will bring you a documentary on Hurricane Ivan, past, present, resilient.
So we've come a very long way in the last 20 years because, mental health wasn't really on the table in those days.
Today, we hear from a mental health expert on how different our communities were 20 years ago and how far we've come in preparing everyone for storms and disasters.
But mental health was not included on that, right? And what we've been able to do in recent years, and actually from 2020, was that we've been able to get mental health a seat at the table, and we've been able to have a separate EST, an emergency support team, that is particular to mental health, right? That addresses those issues, that ensures that we're thinking about people's mental health needs as much as we're thinking about people's physical needs, about their housing and shelter issues, about accommodation, about where people put their cars, their dogs, this, that, and the other thing. We're looking at mental health because we know all of those worries and those stresses will impact you.
We invite you to join us for our CIG Television News Brief on Tuesday, when we'll have tips on how to prepare mentally for storms that are headed our way. Last week, Cayman parliamentarians attended the annual CPA Regional Conference and Caribbean Youth Parliament held in Guyana. The delegation included former Speaker and Minister of Sustainability and Climate Resiliency, the Honourable Catherine Ebanks-Wilkes. The four-day conference included numerous seminars and sessions under the theme of democracy challenges facing modern parliaments. The Honourable Ebanks-Wilkes said, quote, "As chairperson of the Youth Parliament Committee, I thoroughly enjoy accompanying our youth delegates. Seeing them work hard to prepare and watching it come together at the debate is very rewarding." She continued by saying, "I also enjoyed attending the Conference of Women Parliamentarians and having the benefit of leaning in and learning from other females in the profession," end quote. Half a dozen sessions were held on parliamentary topics, including etiquette, parliamentary privilege and immunity, paperless parliaments, Hansards, and the role of the clerk. Assistant Clerk Nordra Walcott presented at the conference on the vital function the clerks serve in legislatures. The always energetic Youth Parliament debate took place and can be replayed on the Government of Guyana's YouTube channel. Two of Cayman's outstanding youth parliamentarians participated in the debate this year, including Youth Parliamentarian Premier Janelle Cahoon and Youth Parliamentarian Leader of the Opposition Kiara Bodden. The CEA region of the CPA is comprised of 19 legislatures, including the Cayman Islands, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, and Turks and Caicos. Moving forward, the Ministry of Planning, Agriculture, Housing, Infrastructure, Transport and Development announces the temporary closure of the Kaibo Public Beach Park from today for essential beach replenishment and infrastructure upgrades. The closure will ensure public safety during the initial site preparation phase, which includes the installation of security fencing, demolition of wooden structures, and improvements to the internal road. Now, the boat launch ramp will remain open during the works. However, all other park amenities, including cabanas and bathroom facilities, will not be open. Upgrades will include new cabanas, bathrooms, and much more. Minister J. Ebanks emphasized the long-term benefits of the enhancements, which will transform the park into a more enjoyable space for residents and visitors. A timeline for the project's completion will be shared at a later date. All right, now let's have a look at our local weather conditions for tonight and over the next 2 days. A weak pressure gradient across the Northwest Caribbean will continue to support light winds and slight seas over the Cayman Islands area during the next few days. Tonight, there's a 20% chance of showers. Seas will be slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. The outlook through to Wednesday evening is for an increased chance of cloudiness and showers as a tropical wave is expected to move over the Northwest Caribbean region. As always, we encourage you to check out the best source for local weather coverage, the Cayman Islands National Weather Service, their website, as well as their Facebook page. If you happen to be watching us on our CIG YouTube channel, we ask that you just take a moment to like, share, and subscribe for the most accurate local government news. I'm Donna Bush. Have a great night.